Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, a squad looking to put on a show, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, and the Hoosiers will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. From the gun, give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking to throw, it's Chambers. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So Indiana's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The run to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Not the start the offense wanted to have. They had to punt the first time out. And here on the opening play of their second drive, they're going backwards. If they're going to run the football, these big guys up front, they've got to do a better job.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. They get to him as he throws. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Under fire. Pulls it in, it's Cooper. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. They'll go to the ground. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires it down the seam. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Breaks into the open. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Working that left side now. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. With the catch, it's Williams. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hoosiers have this offense rolling. On the run, it's Hemby. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Pressure coming. Makes the catch. It's Hemby. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
No chance to run, but still a good gain. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically.
Don't miss the next episode of Organ Farm, where contestants abduct illegal immigrants to get the life-saving transplant they need. It's heartwarming reality TV. Organ Farm, Thursdays on Weasel.
Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. Looking to fire. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Rushes on him. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Out of the gun, the inside give. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. To the air, it's Mendoza. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Hoosiers will punt this one away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10.
When offenses get 1st downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Throws to the tight end. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
And that's a hard thing to do as a receiver, but because you want to catch the football and you want to get upfield and make more yards, but sometimes you got to realize, I just got to toe tap that thing. I just got to get one in, get the completion. That was a missed opportunity right there.
It's complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Trying play action. Finds his big tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Bringing the heat. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. 4th and goal from the 5. The offense is still out there. This epitomizes confidence. Lets it go to the end zone. Picked off. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum, it plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the O.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. At the 40, there he goes. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass, it's Chambers. Oh, they're after him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Illegal block in the back.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Beasley. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Beasley. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. Looking to throw on first down. Lofts one high and deep. And it's caught. Touchdown.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for you.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Louisville has the lead right now, but it's not like Lamar Jackson is under center out there today, which might explain why this one is so close. They're up by 7 over Boston College. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Phyllis?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The RPO, it's complete. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. Here's the handoff. He breaks a tackle. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution.
The apocalypse is coming. Will it be aliens, zombies, or a global financial meltdown? Whatever it is, you need to be prepared. Get your complete apocalypse kit at Ammunition! Contains foodstuffs and alcohol for 3 months. A massive array of armaments. Cartons of cigarettes to trade with roadside wanderers. The apocalypse kit contains birth control, so you don't create any more mouths to feed. Pornography. Water purifier so you can drink your own urine. And cyanide pills so you can go out like a man. When 1,000,000 zombies come running over the hill, you'll be really pissed you didn't buy enough bullets. Don't dial 911, dial 357. Ammunition, protecting your rights.
Bored? Stupid? How about a fulfilling career as a stunt double? To break into Pinewood, you just might have to break through a windshield. Cunning Stunt Academy is San Andreas' oldest accredited stunt school. We have classes in high-speed accidents, taking a baseball bat to the face, getting shot, knifed in the back, falling off a building on fire, and getting run over. If you make it through our course, you are ready for the big screen.
Make dull and vain famous people look cool by dressing up as them and risking your life and future health. Then, have your face digitally removed on a green screen.
The Cunning Stunt Academy trains women too.
Ooh.
Have a nice rack? Pinewood needs stunt tits to show when an A-list celebrity is too bashful or has pancake nipples. The Cunning Stunt Academy. Fame. It's worth any price.
And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
There he goes! And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He's going for the big play. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
It's a draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He'll pull it down and run. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Good, right down the boulevard. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Offense in a bunch formation. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got an open man. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now, this Hoosier defense had a complete 180. They went from 101st in points allowed to 6th in just 1 year's time, thanks to new scheme, new staff, new players. David, how rare is a turnaround like this?
It's extremely rare, but the system was good because the coach came with them, right? They brought a bunch of guys from JMU, and Kamara, having a guy that was top 5 in the Big Ten in sacks right away, that they played the run, they were physical, they played hard, they played beyond expectations. Looking forward to this season now.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. On the move, it's Beebe. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw. It's Mendoza. Gets it out fast. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. The inside handoff. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Give to the running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Hoosiers pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. The play action fake. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. That'll make it a 2-score game at 16-7.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He'll keep it himself. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Looking for a man. It's Chambers. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Turning it on. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
In times like these, it's important to remember the good things. Sure, the economy may be a little rough, and we may be shuttering schools, hospitals, and libraries to pay union pensions. But San Andreas is still the place where dreams are made. This is where counterculture began and then morphed into a nanny state. A place that preaches environmental stewardship but has a terrible public transit system and the worst air in the world. Experience more of San Andreas, the suburban sprawl. No sense of community and no building more than 30 years old. Where fluffy children's theme park animals are both our heritage and our culture. San Andreas leads the country in removing pristine first-growth forest to build generic strip malls and tract mansions. San Andreas, we won't be broken hypocrites forever. Brought to you by the San Andreas Tourism Board.
1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Got it in the middle, it's Beasley. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Hold on.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Man, I love being an edge player late in the ball game. You got the lead. You know it's a pass. They got to throw the football to get back in it. Flying off the edge. They can't block him. They can't stop him, and he gets the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Hold on.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The good news is it was complete. The bad news is not enough for the first down. Punt team headed out. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Leaves it with the back. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. finds a spot in the middle. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Fires to the big fella. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. Line getting set on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Gives it on the option. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Snagged in the middle, it's Hemby. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. He unleashes a long one. Makes the grab down the left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold on.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Finds his man, it's Morris. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hoosiers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Off play action on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on second and long from the 23. Dropping back, it's Chambers. Got it set up on the outside. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Weeks. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold on.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. This time it's complete.
That's the one danger defensively when you want to play zone coverage, because you leave a lot of windows and pockets out on the field. And if the offensive quarterback find one,
he hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights right down the middle. It's now a one-possession game, 16-10.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Hoosiers can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. Still on his feet at the 45. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Got it in the middle, it's Morris. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And the Hoosiers will line it up on 1st and 10. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team can be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season,